really squat about football or the Super Bowl, but I do know a little something about some Super Nachos. Let's get a touchdown. Okay, first you're going to want to go real deep with the cheese. I got 2 cups Monterey Jack and 1 cup of Colby Jack cheese. 2 tablespoons of flour. 2 tablespoons of butter. 2 cups of whole milk. Okay, 1 big bag of chips. Off your shoulder. 1 31-ounce can refried beans that have been stacked. Some pico. Some guacamole. Some black olives. A little bit of some Julius sweet peppers. Some sour cream. Mean Joe green onions. Okay, and some cilantro. Okay, so I had to put some black strips under my eyes because the glare from the light was bugging me. Okay, so to get this play in order, what we're going to do is we're going to make the cheese sauce. I want you guys to meet me for a huddle at the stove. Let's go. Okay, so to get this kicked off, first, what we're going to do is I have my stove on about medium. And I'm going to melt my 2 tablespoons of butter. And I won't go into great detail on how to do this because this is the same kind of thing. This is the same idea as with the macaroni and cheese, how you get that started. Okay? So once this is melted, we're going to dump the flour in. Okay, so our butter has melted. Now we're going to whisk in the flour, and you're just going to let this cook for about 1 minute. Okay, so this has been cooking for about a minute. Then we're going to whisk in our 2 cups of milk, and you're just going to continue whisking so that's all blended, and then we're going to bring that up to a boil. Okay. Alright, so here it is. It's nice and thick. Now, I know I told you guys that I wouldn't give you the full rundown on this, but what kind of coach would I be if I didn't give you play-by-play, okay? So what you're going to do is dump in your cheese, all your yummy cheese, and then we're just going to stir that around until, you can take it off the heat after you dump in all the cheese, and just mix it around until all the cheese is melted. Okay, so all the cheese is nice and melted, so we're just going to set this off to the side and start assembling the nachos. Okay, so first what you're going to do is you're going to take some of your chips and just put a layer at the bottom here. Okay, so once you have a nice little layer at the bottom, you're going to take your quarter-back sack of refried beans and put them in a I put these in a Ziploc bag because they're easier for me to pipe onto the chips as opposed to using a spoon and spooning them on there. And then I'm just going to cut the tip off. Okay. And, oh, I have a notorious TIP of the day, too. It's to buy thicker chips. Don't buy the little, really thin ones, because then they'll break when you, woo! Okay, so you're just going to squeeze some of this on there. That looks pretty, huh? Okay, so once you have that, then we're going to take some of the cheese, and you can use pepper jack cheese, any kind of cheese that you like. But I'm using this today, so you're just going to pour some on here. Okay, so we're just going to repeat the process here. Do one more layer of chips. Okay, so we're going to do our last layer of beans here, and then the rest of the cheese, and we're going to pop it in a 400-degree oven for just about 10 minutes because we just want to warm up the chips and the lovely beans. Okay, so I'm just pouring the last of the cheese on here, and I know that does not look very attractive when you're piping the beans through the bag, but it's a lot easier, for me at least it is, okay? So now we're just going to pop this in the oven, and then we're going to dress her up. Sorry. Okay. Whoops. My finger just went in the beans. Okay, so now it's been in there for about 10 minutes. So we're just gonna dress it up now. Okay, sorry. I had a funny moment. Okay, so now we're just gonna, the cheese is all extra melty and the beans are nice and hot and the chips are hot too. So now we're just gonna put on these toppings, okay? So, let's get started. Okay guys, here's the super size Super Nachos for the Super Bowl. Now, I don't know a lot about football, but I think this would be called a touchdown, right? Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and make sure you like and subscribe for my YouTube, and also check out my Ava'S Flava Facebook page, and I hope you guys have a touchdown of a day. Bye!